Once upon a time, under a morning sky painted with soft strokes of pink and gold, a gentle river wound quietly through the heart of a peaceful land. On its glassy surface drifted a single small wooden boat, carrying a monk wrapped in robes the color of dawn mist. This monk was known by everyone, not for his words, for he rarely spoke, but for his love of tranquil silence. Every morning, he slipped away from his bustling monastery and paddled out to the middle of the river. There he would close his eyes and breathe in the calm, listening to the river's quiet song. He believed that, on the water, the noisy world would be gentle enough for thoughts to rest and hearts to mend. One special morning, with the sun smiling softly on his back, the monk leaned into his meditation, thrilled by the peaceful hush. The current pulled his little boat along so slowly that even the shadows seemed to tiptoe. Birds piped a lullaby from the reeds, and the surface of the river mirrored the sky, clear and smooth as a sleepy yawn. But just when he believed he had sailed far enough from all worry, something went bumpity-bump against his little boat. At first, the monk thought it must be a fish greeting him, so he kept his eyes closed, wishing for the bump to drift away. But the gentle bump came again and again, jostling his quiet spot, and soon his cozy feeling cracked just a bit. Inside, he started to huff and puff, not from the river, but from impatience trickling in. Who is disturbing my peace? The monk wondered, his imagination growing wild as a willow tree on the riverbank. Is it a fisherman not watching where he's going? A village child playing tricks? He frowned deeper and clutched at his robe, picturing strangers with noisy paddles and lively laughter. The longer he thought, the more his frustration grew, until it felt like thunder rumbling in his heart. When at last he could bear it no longer, he snapped open his eyes, ready to teach the careless disturber a lesson in quietness. But, oh, there was no fisherman, no child, no one steering the boat at all. Instead, beside him bobbed an empty wooden boat, drifting gently with the river's current, free as a floating leaf. There was no mischief, no noisy neighbor, only water, wood, and a gentle breeze carrying both boats together. The monk's anger melted away, replaced by a gentle surprise that made him laugh quietly. "The boat is empty," he said with a smile. "I was blaming a ghost." As the river carried away his anger, the monk understood a secret, soft and wise. It was not the bump that made him angry, it was the story he'd invented. Where he imagined an enemy, there was only a boat and a river, neither meaning him harm. He watched as the empty boat swirled away, following the current, and he felt his heart become as still as the morning sky. Most troubles are like this, he thought. An empty boat, no pilot, only a happening. The monk closed his eyes and breathed again, deeper this time, letting the peaceful river teach him. He would remember this lesson whenever life felt noisy, when a friend was grumpy, when someone hurried past, or when things didn't go just as he liked. Before letting frustration rise, he would always ask, "Is this my story, or is the boat empty?" With a lighter heart, the monk paddled home,